stay as long as we possibly can. All right. Because we need to go on over a lot of things right now. We've grown so fast. So first of all, super proud of each and every one of you. Okay. I'm so proud of each and every one of you for being here. Okay. What has happened here is truly beautiful to watch. And I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of you. Okay. But with that being said, we've got to go over several things that are going on. You know, and I've not even had time to make a list of things, but there's just a lot of stuff going on that I want everybody aware of so that we can be the strongest team here. Okay, my goal is to make us the best team we possibly can be. Okay, and I want every one of us to succeed. Okay, but there's an issue with onboarding, people are getting in this thing and getting out. So that tells me there's a problem with onboarding. I did talk to Scott. He left a
Oh,
message.
coming in.
He left a message. Everybody, y'all just make sure to mute while we're doing this, and we're gonna have time. Y'all, however long this call takes is how long it'll be, okay? But today I want y'all to come to me about concerns, okay? I want y'all asking questions now, okay? I want y'all when y'all leave this call today, I don't want you to be confused. I don't want you to have any questions of what we're here to do, okay? We're here to change somebody's life. That's as simple as it has to be. We do four simple steps, okay? Um, I don't know what she just said, but y'all
Oh,
just make
this
sure you're
wire.
all
Oh
individually
my God.
muted, okay? Because that background noise is comes through and then I'm squirrel brained and I'm gonna forget what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna sit here and lecture. I'm not doing this call for that because I want y'all to be the best you can be. And I need to know where you are in your business right now. Okay. I need to know where y'all are mentally. I need to know where y'all are with everything that's been going on. Okay. In the last few weeks, how new are you? Who's going to Vegas? All the things, right? This is not a coaching call to get on to y'all because I'm not saying anybody's wrong in here. But I want to make dang sure that my team is in the know of everything happening. I want my team to know the right way to talk about things. Okay. Like the other night, um, there were several on a live. And when we speak about things in a group chat, y'all, unless it is told to speak about it publicly, do not speak on things from the group chat. And here's why. Because the other night, I caught several on live that were talking about Ernie Bot before I'd gotten approval for it, right? And so I just want us to be aware that we're following FTC compliance because there are people watching us hardcore right now. Okay. And I want to make sure that whenever y'all share like my income claim, your income claims, that you are following FTC guidelines. Okay. So you have to make it. This is not a guarantee on money that you will make. All right. Anytime. Like I've made 22K. I'm not saying that you're going to make 22K. I'm saying that's what I've made. Right. But it's possible for each of us. Right. Sheila, you're going to Vegas one weekend. And y'all, for the love of God, if you got somebody right now on your team, I'm going to address this one real quick. Can everybody hear okay? Because somebody's asking, can y'all hear? Can y'all hear? Okay. So if you're already in here saying, well, I'm giving it until 14 days and then I'm done, then you're already checked out. You might as well leave now. And I'm going to be very, very blunt with you today. Okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I don't do that. But if you're already saying those things, get out now. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your upline's time. Don't waste anybody's time. Get out. If you're saying that in 14 days you're out, get out now. I'm done with you. Is that too blunt for y'all? Because I've had enough of hearing that bullshit. Okay? I'm going to be very frank with everybody here. Why did you join this business? Why did you join this business? Because if your why is not laser focused in front of you at all damn time, why are you here? Because I've made over $22,000 because my why is laser focused right here. Y'all, I got a full freaking refrigerator right now because of what this business has done for me. I haven't had a full refrigerator ever since becoming a mother. So you better get damn straight with yourself right now while you're here or get out. I'm in no BS attitude today because I've had enough of the damn excuses and the dang jumping out of here. And as y'all's leader, I'm not here to promise you rainbows and butterflies. It's going to be hard. It is going to
Mhm.
be stressful. You cannot expect this thing to happen overnight. I'm so sorry for you. But if you're thinking that that's going to happen, then get out now because you're wasting everybody's time. I love each and every one of you. I haven't met over half of you, but I love each and every one of you here. And I want you to win just as badly as I want to win. But it's going to take me getting hardcore with y'all. So you better buckle up because I'm not, this team is going to be leaders. That's why we're growing so fast because this team is hungry. This team wants it. But if you're one of the ones that are saying, I'm out after 14 days, get out now. Get out now. And I mean it. I don't want you on my team. I say that with all the love in my heart because you don't want it bad enough. If you can sit here and tell me, oh, I'm giving it 3 months or I'm out, you're already out the door. You're already out the door if you're saying that. You're here for the long haul. Why? Why are you here? I'm here because I'm going to give my kids the best life that I ever could, that I didn't get. So why are you here? Why are you here? Because for some of us, it's going to be a long journey. And silver is the most important. So today, when we get off this call, I want anybody that has not hit silver, I want you on a group live with me today. Okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. So why do you think this is? Y'all, we're in a time where we have so many people out here that want something for nothing. You want to throw up a post and tell me you're working this business? Be real with yourself. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear because that's not, I'm an action taker. I don't give excuses and I don't take excuses. So you got to get your excuses out of the way. There are people that are dismissing us because they see that people are still running their business like a digital marketing business. This is not digital marketing, y'all. Newsflash. This isn't digital marketing. This is an MLM. No matter how you want to spin it, it's an MLM. Okay? We all know what we're doing here. We're recruiting. We don't care about the travel. Y'all got to get that out of your heads right now. Travel needs to be out of your vocabulary right now. Yes, we are promoting a travel membership, but do y'all want to grow fast and grow a hot, solid foundation? Or do you just want to put warm bodies in here that are going to be gone tomorrow? Do you want real people to build a sustainable business with you, or do you want people just in here for the numbers? Because I don't want numbers. I want people here that are hungry, ready to go, ready to duplicate.
And
Do y'all
can
want people that you're going to have to baby the entire time, or do y'all want actual people that are going to become leaders, hosting their own Zoom calls, closing their own sales? That's what we're growing here.
and
Sorry, Lisa. Go ahead.
no, and I was going to add to that. Please, please, please. There are some people who are getting into your lives and they're asking a lot of questions. I have one that is doing the same with me. And when it comes right down to it, she's also going to be one of those people who I tell her she is not fit for this business. Sometimes you've got to share the hard truth as much as it hurts us, as much as, yeah, we're not, Trina said, we're not collecting bodies. I want the leaders. I want purpose-driven leaders. And I'm
Yep,
going to have that conversation with her to say, I don't think you're cut out for this. I think that you're doing too much complaining in your digital marketing business and you're not showing up. If they're not showing up in digital marketing, they're not going to show up here.
yep,
So
yep.
remember, as you're going through this, look for your purpose-driven leaders. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, but also look at the ones who, how many times have they quit on themselves?
Exactly. Also, y'all, cold messaging while I'm thinking about it, because there's a lot of things running through my head. Hang on, Stacy, I'll get you. Okay, baby. Um, Cold messaging. I'm still hearing people are cold messaging. Y'all, for the love of Pete, please stop it because you're killing yourself right there. If you are cold messaging anybody that you've never had a conversation with, you've already offered yourself to the block party. Okay? Do not cold message people. This is not typical MLM style. Okay? I've never once cold messaged anybody. Never once. I don't have to. I know how to engage properly. If we need a coaching call, a power hour, something like that, utilize how to truly, authentically engage. Y'all say the word, we'll do a power hour. Okay? But do not, I'm telling you, do not cold message people. I want our team to not be the ones being told that are cold messaging people, that are messaging people that are already a part of MWR. They're not even taking the time to get to know who they're even reaching out to, which is so ridiculous. Okay? And there was a wasted 2 hours of my life, and I'm going to address this real quick, like, because I want a team of integrity driven people as well, because I only run with integrity and morals. Okay? So if you've talked to somebody, and let me just tell y'all, if you've talked to somebody, you've spent time with somebody, okay? You've wasted that time and they go sign up with somebody else. You have all right to be upset. But don't let it take over your business. It's going to happen. It's happened to me. Okay, me and Trina just had to deal with this last week. People are promising that people are promising, this, we're all this one big happy team. Yes, we are a happy team, but also we're looking out for our team. Okay? You're looking for out for your personal enrollments. Okay? We're looking out for our team, y'all. That sounds selfish, but would y'all rather benefit from our team or do y'all want Dana's team? Because I want to help our team. That's my one focus. Y'all, I'm in 150 something group chat every day. The only ones I care about is our team. I don't make time for those other group chats. That's their responsibility, not mine. I'm here for our team. You should be here for your team, our team as a whole, nobody else's. Okay. But to know I wasted time that I could have been with my family with this person and they joined with somebody completely different and did not share that information until after, that's what I don't want that on my team. Do you want that kind of person on your team that has no integrity, no morals, no ethics? Because I'm not running a ship like this. I'm not running a team like this. I'm not teaching y'all how to do this. I've never said to cold message. If things are talked about in our group chat, y'all, they should be there, not on live. Live is just to get people interested. We're not going over the details in the breakdown of the whole compensation plan. That's why they reach out to you and find out the information. Because if you're giving too much on a live, you're missing the damn point.
Hey,
Because if you give everything on that live, you're saving nothing for them to come to you for the information.
hey, Carly,
Okay?
we have a comment in here.
What?
I have, so Crystal mentioned, I told three people it wasn't for them. Someone is telling people they're paying their fees if they sign. So if you find that happening, will you
That needs
please
to be said.
come to Carly and myself so that we can address that?
Yeah, that needs to be addressed, y'all. That should not be okay to do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that hurts everybody. We all got here the same way,
yeah.
either through a firm, Klarna, or borrowing the money to get started.
Mhm.
Okay? So nobody gets a handout in this business. We all got here the same exact way.
Yeah,
This
and
is not a course.
not a
Exactly.
course.
And do not
So,
call this a course. This is a travel membership on a digital platform.
yep.
I mean, I don't know how somebody said course 100 times, and I can't pinpoint who it is, but they keep saying it. I'm like, this is not a course. We're not digital marketers anymore. You're multi-level marketers now. Get
Yep.
that through your heads right now. You are network marketers now. Digital marketing is out the door unless you're still promoting courses, which I don't know why you are. Focus on MWR Life. Build this thing now before we launch. This is the time, y'all. I don't care if you've got 20 people wanting the travel membership, fine, give them the membership. Okay? But you want builders right now. I can't stress this enough how important it is to make a build this team right now. When we launch, y'all, I don't have to worry. I want y'all to get to this place before we launch. That is the goal, to get our whole team to a platinum or above before we launch. Because I can promise you at that point, you will not be working a job in 2026. But until then, I can't promise you shit. And I'm sorry my language is rough today, but I've just had it up to my eyeballs from the things that I've heard just this morning alone. Okay? Trina, I love you. I see you. But
So,
I'm telling y'all, my brain is just flabbergasted with the crap that's going on, and I don't want our team to be a part of that nonsense, okay? I want people to look at us like, what are they doing differently? We got to do what they're doing, okay? Guess who started doing group lives? Everybody else.
yeah, they're doing
Why do
them.
you think they did that? I don't do group lives for me. That is for y'all. I don't want anybody off those lives. That is for y'all. Because when I say I want y'all to win, I want you to damn win. And I want you to I want you to taste it, y'all. I want you to taste it. I want you to embody this feeling, y'all. Y'all, I went to the gas station the other day. Swear to God, this business is doing this for my family. I went to the gas station. I filled my car up before taking the kids to the pool. And for a split second, I had this freak out moment in my head. I was like, oh my God, did I have enough money to fill my tank up? Because y'all, I've lived that life for 7 months straight where I had to freak out every time. I was like, oh no, $20 is enough. This is what this business is allowing each of us, whether it's happened to you or not yet, being the most important word, yet. It has not happened yet. But y'all got to just come on with it. You got to get back in your heart. Y'all got to get back into sharing what this business can do for your family. I'm telling y'all, because when you get in that heart, when you start sharing what this is going to do for your family, I'm telling you right now, you are going to inspire so many other people just by sharing your journey from digital marketing to now, where you are now. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. All you got to do is keep going. Block out all the nonsense because y'all are getting caught up in details. None of that stuff matters. Y'all, I don't know the first thing about our travel, not the first thing for a reason. I don't care about the travel right now. I don't care.
And if you have to talk about the travel, they're not completely serious. They
No,
don't want it as a business. They only care about the travel. So at that point, move on.
move on. Give them a guest pass. Show them what they can save. Other than that, move on. There's more than enough people out here waiting for this opportunity, this business opportunity. And if you are talking to just a few and just waiting to hear back from them, you're missing the whole ship, okay? Because there's a boatload of people out here in this sea.
Yep.
And if you're sitting there working with 4 or 5 people and you're sitting here waiting and nurturing on 4 or 5 people, you missed out on 40 other people that you could have been talking to. Y'all got to stop with the details and nurturing just 4 and 5 and go have conversation after conversation. Make better content, okay? If you're not good at content, go to Ernie. He's gotten every video I've used him on categorized. That is what he was, right? Y'all got to
And
stop talking yourself to death.
and
Y'all
and
got to
stop
stop.
and stop.
Simplify. 4 steps. It is simple. Do not overcomplicate this thing. I have not steered not one time. Not steered one time away from what I do to anybody. I personalize the voice message. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you reached out. How's the family? Blah, blah, blah. But here, I'm going to send you my compensation plan, my business overview, and my website so you can see how yours is going to look. So watch those. Come back to me with any questions you got because timing and positioning is absolutely everything right now. So come back to me with your questions. I got you and we'll get you started ASAP. Boom, done. That's all I do. That's
And,
all I do.
and stop hanging out in each other's lives. Stop watching each other. So here's what you got to do because we're stumbling over our own feet at this point when it comes to lives. I get it. People get into my every morning, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. But you've got to expand your audience, which means you have to flip your algorithm to the degree that you're finding the dog people, for God's sakes. You're finding the people who go live for a living. Go to their rooms. When you find them, go to their rooms. Be loud, be proud, introduce yourself, make friends. That's the only way you're going to get your stuff in front of people that don't know that we exist.
Hey, everybody say cheese. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese.
I've got kids saying cheese in the background. Cheese.
So we had a question from Sandy. So Sandy asked, is it all right to contact someone who's staying in your lives or is it considered cold calling? So Sandy, let
That
me
is
help you.
okay.
That
That is
is
okay.
okay.
Thank them about being in your live real quick.
Yep. Just thank them for being in your live and then just say, are there any other questions I can answer for you? Would you like me to send you the comp plan? Would love to have a conversation with you, whatever gets you there. But no, that's not considered cold calling.
That is not cold. That is actually organic. Okay, just like going through somebody's stories or going on their post and authentically engaging with them. Okay, like y'all, there's so many ways you can get around it without being cold. Okay, you just have to have an organic conversation with them. Like comment on their post, see if they have posted a story, slide through their story into their DMs. You're already there whenever you message somebody on their story. And yes, for the love of Pete, make sure they're not MWR already. I mean, it doesn't take 2 seconds to look at somebody's profile and know what they do, right? So take that time before you go do that, okay? But do not cold message. All right, Stacey, I'm sorry, baby.
So we got, can you explain the tokens? It says you can use them to help others. Are you talking about tokens within Alive?
I
No,
think MWR.
yeah.
And listen, y'all, there is a coupon. Let me just get this out of the way real quick, Stacey. There is a way that you can give somebody $100 off. We went to chat. Kara had found that out through support, okay, and she had mentioned on her live, but we squashed that because it's not fair to give anybody me pay $100 for somebody to get in here, just like y'all pay $100 for somebody to get in here. We all got in here the same way, okay? And I don't think that that's right. Because if one person can't do that, then you know what I mean? It's just like saying, hey, I'll pay your fees to come in here. That's wrong. That is unacceptable. Okay. And if y'all have a problem within the group, come to me personally as the leader. Okay. Come to me. Don't come in the group chat. Don't be sending out, about this troll or this negative person or what they said. Come to me personally. I can handle it. Okay. But as far as the team as a whole, we've got 230 something people in our team in the group chat. And I don't want to bring the morale down at all. Okay. Because one bad apple ruins the whole bunch, right?
And
So,
think about
and it's
this.
not
You're in
calling y'all the bad apple, it's just bringing negativity to the group chat. That's why we stemmed away from the other one to keep the nonsense down, okay?
and think about this. We're in for the long haul. So if they're willing to do that, come come January, those people will be off their team, and then all of a sudden they're going to see a drop in the amount of pay that they get. So when you're building your team, you want the purpose-driven leaders. You want the people, like Cinnamon said, you want the hungry ones. You want the ones who want to have generational wealth. You want the ones who want to retire their spouse from their job. Those are the people you're looking for. So ignore what's going on over there and whatever's happening with those people because you don't want to have that drop in your income come January.
All right, Stacey, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
No,
baby.
no, you're totally fine. I just wanted to say that I know you said anybody in here that's not silver that wants to do a live with you to do that. And I think that's great. But I was also considering, I just had a conversation with somebody on my team today about this. Anybody that's not silver doing a Zoom call with them so that we can give them our tips, our advice, asking them, what are you doing? Because what I have found is so many people are getting in here and they're worrying about so many things that they don't even need to be worrying about. You guys, don't worry about your legs. Don't worry about placement. Don't worry about platinum's bonus and platinum strip. You need to get in here, and your main focus should be learning every possible thing that you can to the point that you feel comfortable talking about this and focusing on getting your three people. That's it. That is what you need to focus on. Don't let all of the bigger picture things, distract you or get in the way of what you're doing. You need to be learning and you need to be getting your three. And I saw somebody in a live this morning say that they just signed up and that they already regret it because the person that they signed up with is not helping them at all. That is absolutely unacceptable. We need to be helping our people when they get in here. They don't know what they're doing yet. And if you're not willing to help somebody that you brought in, if you're not, if it's because you're not comfortable or you don't know enough or you're still new, that's what I'm here for. That's what Carly here is for. That's what Trina is for. All of those people, get them in touch with your upline. I was on the phone with somebody for an hour and a half yesterday. I'm getting ready to do a Zoom tonight with somebody that has people. So you have to be willing to help. We should never have anybody come into NWR and 24 hours later, they're already saying that they regret it and they wish that they would have signed up with that person because they could tell that that person is somebody who helps.
Mhm.
So if you don't
Do we
feel,
know who this person is, Stacy?
yeah, I can give you the details. It happened this morning and one of
But
my,
is it on this team?
no, I do not know who they signed up with. I know who the person is that commented it and I could get more info,
Okay.
but, there is just, there's so much focus outside of just getting your 3 people. That is all you need to be concerned about when you get in here. And don't say that we're going to give you your third. You need to pitch it as if you get 2, one of those people can get a person, and that is your third. We cannot gift them their third.
I got to
And I
stop
know
saying give or
that
gift.
many
You
times it
can't do
doesn't
that.
work that way. It has to come from your 2 personals, and then your 2 personals bring in one. That is what's going to get you silver. It's not going to be somebody that somebody else brought in that gets put under you. Okay. So I'm so glad that we're having this Zoom because I have seen so many people saying that they're going to quit, saying that they're going to get, that they're not getting help and they're, this isn't for them. You guys, no business is built in 14 days. Not everyone is going to get to gold and to platinum, their first month of doing this.
Mhm.
That doesn't happen for everyone. Give this at least 6 months. You owe it to yourself. That's why you got into this opportunity. Think about why you got into this opportunity, like Carly's saying. Okay. Think about your why. That should stop you from giving up after 14 days.
Yep.
And if you're going to give up after 14 days, then I don't think this opportunity was really, for you then. So,
Mandy, you heard Carly say this. She builds out. I build out the right leg for anybody that enrolls with me, which
but that's
everybody should be doing for their team. Okay. And I trained y'all on this already. We don't have that Zoom call, so we'll have another training on legs. And if Lisa wants to open her up, we can talk through this. But anybody that joins me personally is on my right leg. Okay. And then I have people on my left leg, right? That it was built out for me through Dana. All right. So all I had to focus on was building out my right leg. All right. So if you are on my right leg, all you need to worry about building is your left leg. If you come in on the left leg, guess what? All you need to build is your right leg. It's
yep.
as that simple, y'all. It is not complicated at all. But everybody got confused because positioning and everything else, right?
Yeah,
How do you
Carly,
read
can
out
I
to your
pop in
top
here?
leaders like Carly personally or somebody? Sabina, you just reach out to me. You just reach out to me. My phone number is available to everybody. Okay, but I would rather y'all come to me when you have an issue versus the team, just to not bring the morale down of our team because
Yeah,
all it takes is one thing getting in our heads and then we all fall down together. We are here to rise together, not fall back down. We're not in the digital space anymore, right?
Hey,
Yes,
Carly.
it's still it's
yeah,
still it's still confusing y'all. I know, but it's really not. It's very simple. That's why
Hey,
my brain
Carly.
can wrap around it.
Maybe what
Who's
you
saying?
and I can do is we can just do a joint live between you, me, and Trina, and we'll do it as an instructional video, and we'll put it in Made for
yeah.
More, and that way everybody has it. I mean, what do you think, Trina?
Yeah, no, I'm completely open to that. One thing, though, really quickly, there needs to be another training on building out legs because there's a lot of misinformation still out there, and there's still a lot of things that people don't understand. I think we're all still trying to understand it. And so when we say that we're giving people legs, people don't know what that
That
means.
shouldn't even be said on the live, y'all.
That part,
It
that
shouldn't
part,
be
that
spoken
should not
about.
be said at all because there's a lot of variables that goes into building out your team. And Stacy, I'm happy that you say that people are getting so caught up in building the legs that when you first come in, you really need to just focus on your first 3 people. But I do think we need solid training on what does it truly mean to build out the legs because it does matter before people get to that titanium, but everyone needs to understand exactly what it means.
Hey, can y'all see me?
Uh-huh. We
All
can
Yes.
right.
see
Hey,
it.
I'm Dana Marie. I just wanted to step in and say hi. Carly, what you have just said about like the cold calling and everything you've said is I came into network marketing back in 2012 and all we had was Facebook and YouTube.
Mhm.
And I learned a whole heck of a lot back then. Okay. And I made money online back then.
Hold on, I've
And
got to,
um
but I've,
Everybody make sure you're muted, please, Mandy. Thank y'all.
but y'all, can y'all see me okay?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay. All right. So anyway, but what you just said, Trina, so I'm not new, like new, but what I'm new to is TikTok. So TikTok is confusing to a lot of people because a lot of people that are coming into this business or on your lives, they don't even have a profile. They don't really understand. They're just out there being entertained, is from what I'm seeing. Because I'm just starting to go live, which is terrifying, but I'm I'm pushing through, you know. And I used to have a list I built back in the day. I learned how to build on Facebook like my own network marketing list. Like I had 3,000 people on back in the day, and I got out of it. But anyway, long story short, I just wanted to introduce myself to you. My husband is a commercial airline pilot, but he doesn't believe in any of this. But my gosh, can you imagine if I could get in front of those people? Because they all have those cards that they use for their travel points. And if they could get in and if they could share, and they all the pilots and including myself, we can travel for free. But when you go somewhere, you still have to get a hotel, blah, 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 blah. So, and I think that the flight attendants are not making anything. So I'm going to try to target but I need, what I would love is to get on a live. I don't have my 3 yet. I'm learning. There's so much going on when you first get in and you're trying to, it's a lot. You're in chats. I'm in a Discord. I'm over here. And I'm not new. So when you're brand new, I feel like we just have to slow down. But if I'm with Carly, if you are in this thing for 14 days and you're complaining, because I haven't heard anything, I've kind of been quiet, staying to myself, trying to learn all this stuff. But when I listened to you at first, I was just mad because I didn't know this has been going on at all. And it's ridiculous. Why would you join? Why would you pay $588 to start your own business and in 14 days feel like I have to get out and start disrespecting the business? The business is working, you guys. This is the most amazing compensation plan I have ever laid eyes on. I learned about Bitcoin when it was pennies back in 2012, and I thought it was a scam. Okay. I wish I had learned to invest the money I had in that, or I would be a millionaire and not be on the Zoom. Okay.
Me too.
I swear. I actually did get into Bitcoin. I rode the bull ride and I supported my family when I got a divorce on BitPay, a card. So, anyway, long story short, I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you, Carly, that you're amazing. Trina, I watch you. I'm just trying to get back into this space because I have a passion for helping others as I was a nurse for 29 years. And I want to retire my husband. I want him home. I hate him flying. It scares me to death. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to jump off and put myself on mute. Thank you guys.
Thank you. We're happy to have you. And Jen, you got something?
I think it was just having to do with the legs, which y'all are going to cover later. So,
Yeah. Okay. Just
never
checking,
mind.
making sure. So I mean, this was not to bring
Carly.
anybody's morale down. It's just y'all, I hear everything as a leader, right? And it's being like when Christy Garrity has something to say about people stealing people and um people joining this one and taking time with this one, then something's got to be done, right? And I just want to make sure that this team does it correctly. And y'all, and I got to do something else. Y'all look down at that participants. 78 people from our team are here. 78. That number needs to get up to 230 something people because that shows you the people that are serious about this business. When we have a pop-up Zoom, you do whatever you can to get on them. So everybody right now, give yourself a pat on the back for being here right now, first of all. Okay? Because I know you are serious. Okay? Now that being said, be proud of yourselves. I'm so honored that you're here. Y'all, this is the thing. You've got to, and I know I've said this, but I literally want y'all to understand that I start my day with gratitude every single day. Out, out, out. I love you. Bye. Um, but I start my day every day grateful because 32 days ago, my life looked completely different than it does now, all because of this opportunity. So imagine right now from today, the September 1st, what your life is going to look like at the end of this month. Can y'all do that for me just right now? I want y'all to sit here and really envision. If you got to close your eyes, close your eyes. Nobody cares. We're family here, all right? I want you to close your eyes and I want you to just truly visualize what your life will look like by September 30th. Where are you going to be? What's your refrigerator going to look like? What are your bills going to look like? What are you going to dress like? How are you going to be speaking? Like, what is this business going to do for you in the next month? Like, I want you to really embody this feeling. I want you to really go there. I want you to really, really envision yourself 30 days from now. Like, how much money have you made? How many people are new on your team? What rank are you? How you feel? What emotion are you experiencing? Are you experiencing gratitude, relief? You can breathe again. You're happy. What's that feeling for y'all? I want you to embody it. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you, Shar. Overwhelming gratitude. Y'all, I can't tell you every day I've cried because I know that this business has changed my family's life. Like it's changed my life. And the reason why I show up for you every day, I felt so guilty for leaving y'all yesterday. But I need that time for me. I want y'all to win as bad as I want to win. And I don't want to go there alone. So y'all got to embody this in your heart. I don't say that lightly. Y'all got to get in your heart space. You got to get so engulfed in your heart center. You got to come back to that space. You got to find that gratitude in everything that you have right now. I want y'all to list out everybody in here. There's 78 people. I better see 78 chats in there. I want you to write down the top 3 things right now off the top of your head. What are you grateful for? And list them out, all 3. Go. I love y'all. My baby's my God. Absolutely. Good job. Keep coming. I don't see all of them. Let's go. Keep them pouring in. Pour them in. Type, type, type. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome. All right. When the last one types, tell me you're the last one. Now I'm going to bring a point to y'all right now that's going to make the difference in your business. When y'all are done typing, I'm proud of y'all. Good job. Okay. Next step to the practice. Every person that put 3 things in their list. Do you know not one of you put yourself? None of you put yourself in there. None of you. Well, at least I didn't see yours then. So y'all, to truly be successful in this business, do you know the number one person you need to be working on every single day is you? If you're not taking time for yourself every single day, I'm talking about before I get out of that bed over there, I'm grateful for 3 things about myself. And I love 3 things about myself. Not my husband, not my kids, me. Because for 37 years, Carly didn't love herself. Carly didn't put herself first. Carly didn't work on herself. But when I started putting myself first over my husband, over my children, guess what happened? Life started changing. Things started becoming more beautiful, even in the chaos, even in the hell I was experiencing right here. That's the problem. None of us put ourselves first. What was the most important takeaway from Justin's call the other day? He said you're working on your business, you got the strategy, you got the script, y'all got everything you need to be successful in this business, right? How do you think not putting yourself first is going to be working on your business? You got all the resources you need, right? I'm telling you, I told you in Austin. I told you. You've got to start your day with you. The most important relationship besides God, y'all, okay, is you. You're the most important person you talk to every single day. So what are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that you're going to quit after 14 days? Are you going to start showing up for you every single day? Whether that's taking a walk in the morning to set your day up. There's so many people that want to focus on business and strategy and the posts and the lives, but you're not working on you. So you can be the perfect marketer. You can be perfect in every area, but if you're not putting yourself first, if you're not working on you, loving on you, filling you up, then you're half-ass showing up in your business. I'm just telling y'all now. If you're not putting in time for yourself every day, then you're only showing up halfway in your business. My team is going to work on themselves. My team is going to pour into their cups before they pour into anybody else. My leaders here. Stacy, how can you show up for your team if you're not taking time for yourself? Because you're not even showing up for your spouse because your cup's empty. Trina, how can you show up for your people if you're not pouring into you? You're half-ass showing up for them, your husband, everybody in your life. If you don't take that necessary time for you, you're only half-ass doing everything. And I hate to be so blunt today, but y'all, I felt like we needed this. I think we needed this. We all needed this. Okay. 75 hard, day 3. Yes, let's go, Kathy. I think we should do a 75 hard as a team. I think that would hold us all accountable because my big butt, y'all know I'm pregnant. So, I've been kind of lazy, wanting to sit around a little more and not do much. But I'm like looking at my arms and I'm like, oh, no big birth up in here. So what do y'all feel about 75 hard? As a team, as a whole, 75 hard. What do y'all think?
Oh, I'm on a Zoom call with Amber. It's not Amber talking, but I'm on it with her. I'm getting ready to go
Can
back up.
somebody explain to me what that is exactly? I know it involves
75 hard
physical.
is every day
Yeah.
for 75 days, showing up no matter what. Don't care if it's raining, snowing, sleeting, icy. I don't care. I don't care if you're nauseous and green. You still got to show up and go for that walk every day, right?
Hey, Carly, it's more than that. If you want me to jump in, there are 5 rules. Let's see if I can remember them. Can you hear me okay?
Who's talking first? I don't know who's talking.
Kathy.
Okay, Kathy, yes, because I don't know 75 hard. I just knew you show up for 75 hard. So let go.
Well, Jen talked about it on her live last week or the week before. So then Christy did something, and it was related to weight on her live.
She's got
and
a
then I
weighted
just jumped
vest.
in. Yeah. So now Christy, Bailey, myself started this little 75 hard group, and people can come to it. But we're on day 3 or day 4 for Chrissy. But basically, number 1, these are non-negotiable, by the way. And there are 2 45-minute walks. One has to be outdoors, not walks, workouts. One has to be outdoors, no matter rain, snow, sleet, whatever. You got to suck it up. It's a mind transformational 75 days. Number 2, no alcohol. Number 3, you pick. You can do that one. Number 3 is you pick any diet. It has to be a structured diet. Most people do Mediterranean, but there's like lectin free, Mediterranean, Weight Watchers, something like just a structured diet. You have to read 10 pages of a book every day. and it cannot be an audible. So it has to be like on a Kindle or something, anything related. There's a 75 hard app. And also you have to drink a gallon of water, which you can probably do. That's a little challenging for me, that one. And then that's really it. And it's non-negotiable. If you break one of those rules, you have to go back to day one. So we are committed. We're on day 3 and day 4. So I'm on day 3. It's actually kind of easy and it's nice. It got my butt moving, and it's now my kids are doing it. Not that they need to lose weight, and my husband is doing it. He doesn't need to lose weight, but I did gain some weight over the past couple of years, so I'm going to show up for my team.
Gaining weight.
No,
it's not.
No.
It's about the mind, y'all.
It is.
It's about.
It is.
And listen, I want to go deeper to that as well, because by choosing you every day, y'all, like, and here
Yes.
comes the science behind it. Okay. So if you tell yourself you're going to the gym and you're going to be at the gym at 8 o'clock in the morning, but the next day comes around and you don't show up to the gym,
Consistency.
you're just like, whatever, you're just like, whatever. But the truth behind it, subconsciously, you're teaching your subconscious mind that you're a liar, that you're not going to show up when you say you're going to show up. So there's science behind this, y'all.
And it's about finishing what you said you were going to do.
Exactly. So whenever you say you're going to do something, you got to do it. You got to back that up every time. So I brought along probably, I think, 20 to 30 people with me during a boot camp for Justin, y'all. 30 days straight. For 21 days. It was a 21-day boot camp, but for 30 days straight, I woke up every morning at 6 a.m. I got up and I did push-ups every single day, because I said I would. I meditated, I read, I did my devotionals, I journaled, okay? Because I was proving to myself that I would show up when I say I'm going to show up. And that's what you're going to have to do. When you say, I'm going to show up today, you show up. You're not showing up for applause. You're not showing up for recognition. You're showing up to prove to yourself that you'll show up for you if nobody else will. You'll show up for yourself. And that's how important it is to keep a promise to yourself. That's the importance of telling yourself. Somebody's TV is loud in the background. If you can mute Lynette. So I'm sorry that I had to be kind of blunt today, but I wanted y'all to get back in your heart space. Okay? It's really, really, really detrimental you stay in your heart space. I'm sorry, Kimmy. I'm so sorry. I see your hand raised. You're so patient with my talking self. Unmute. I'm sorry.
No worries. This is kind of going back a little ways, but you did a little script that you said, like you would say, and I'm sending you the video and I'm getting back with you and we're going to get you started. Where do you use that? When do you use that?
Okay, so I have a simple copy and paste message that I use on TikTok. Okay. And let me just go to my thing, my notes, my clipboard. Hang on. And I do this because I don't want to type to 150 people a day. You know what I mean? And so I will send them this message says, hang on. So this message says, hey, so I'm about to send you our compensation plan, business overview, and my website that you can see what yours would look like. Make sure to copy and paste links in your browser. When you have finished watching them, come back to me with any questions. I will get them answered so we can get you started. Timing and positioning is everything. Okay. And then I go into because on TikTok now, whenever you send out one message, you have to wait until it's open and they've watched it, right? I can't post it on the chat right now because I'm on my phone and it's on my copy. I'll put it in the group chat again, okay, Angie? It's in there several times, but I'll redo it in the order, okay?
Great.
And so with TikTok, you need to wait until they open their message request if they're not following you, okay? So you have to wait for them to open that one. And then after they open that one, they're like, okay, send it on, please. And then I'll send them the compensation plan, the business overview, and then my website. I do that with everybody. Everybody. I even do that on Facebook. But I personalize. If I have the record option, the voice message option on TikTok, I utilize that. Because I had somebody the other day, they were like, oh my God, you are real. And I was like, yes, I'm real. Thank God for this option, right? So it is a game changer. But
Oh,
I'll
there,
do that on Facebook as well.
there is a way to voice message on TikTok now?
Yeah, so it's rolling out for more people. I've had it probably, I guess this is 3 weeks now that I've had
Oh,
it,
okay.
the option, but it's not for everybody.
Sure.
So, some of y'all, if y'all do have it, re-update your app and see, because they're rolling it out to more and more people. I mean, hell, me and Kelsey she was like, oh, I can't send the voice message. That's too cool. And then like she popped back, wait, I can. So it is not available to everybody, but just be patient. It's rolling around. And I don't understand why TikTok's coming out with all these features. You know that y'all can share somebody's live to your stories. I did that this morning with Justin's live, and I was like, what? Since when? Like, so I really feel like we're not going to have to worry about TT, like, for real leaving, because they're rolling out all these new features. I just don't understand that, but I'm not starting anything. So just, anyways.
Really quick, Carly, you can also send pictures in the DMs too now too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all in phases. Eventually everyone will have all these features. I don't know the rhyme or reason why they're doing it the way they're doing it, but we eventually will have them all. But yeah, you can send pictures too.
Yep. I saw that today too. It's cool. It's really cool. So utilize the tools when they come. Is there anybody that has a concern right now? And I want to open this up too. If y'all see some things happening on lives, bring it to my attention. Bring it to Lisa. Bring it to Trina. Bring it to our head so that I can reach up. Okay, so we can squash the things that are being misled. Because there are going to be people that are going to quit, and they're going to say this thing is just a scam. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. No, it's because they didn't work this thing. Y'all, we have a simple duplicatable process. The simpler we keep it, the better this will happen. Okay. And the faster you will grow. Yes, ma'am. Come on, Danielle.
Hey there.
Hey,
And
buddy.
I do apologize that I joined late because I was meeting with prospects for lunch from my neighborhood. So,
No problem. You working.
business first. Yay. I know you were talking about things that have come up on lives and everything. And I think one thing I want to ask everyone is please and if you cover this, I'm sorry, you just cut me off. If you come into a live and you see those of us up there talking about MWR, please don't come into the comments section and say, I'm posting every day and I'm going live and I've got no sales. Help me. Why aren't you helping me? In our lives where our prospects are. That happened to me last night. It happened to me earlier in the day. It happened to me twice yesterday. And so realize that we are working our business and we are representing you. And honestly, if you're coming in there trying to get help, listen to what we're saying, listen and take in the live. I watched 6-8 hours worth of lives before I jumped in, right? Because I just wanted to really understand everything. And then after that, I watched more lives. So please just remember that we are working our business. And when you're coming in there and doing that, you are corrupting our opportunities and shading it with things that need to be talked about in the chat with your team members.
Very good.
That was one thing. And I know too, I heard you talking about the legs. I think training needs to be done, but I think, I have a couple girls stuck at Gold who have the points, but don't have the structure right. You know what I mean? Actually, they have the structure right. It's just, I didn't have that leg that was built out, quote unquote, necessarily for me that I know of. So I want to make sure that those of you who are doing that training, maybe ask some of us who I'm managing, I know it's not as much as you guys, but I'm managing 40 people. Ask a little bit of our input, like I'm at titanium level, ask us a little bit of our input on that, on what we're hearing and what we're seeing, because it feels like there's a disconnect somewhere. I can't tell where it is. I've talked to Dana and Trina and you, and and I hear kind of different things at all levels. So let's just make sure we check in before we take training out. I also sent a message to Scott and Dana asking, is there any way that we can have compliance training that is required? I would love to see. What I'm finding is I see a lot of people jumping in, and I'm a 30-year educator, 30-year business owner. I've owned a couple businesses. I work in high quota sales. I have a lot of experience. I've written 30 courses for the Department of Education. I lead sales enablement teams.
Danielle.
You need to be able to train people. Like onboarding these people is not even happening, right? Like people are not taking the time to just go watch the minimum amount of the training before they jump in and start talking. So I was asking about, can we put some kind of training together that is required? They have to attend, they have to have their cameras on, they have to participate, you know what I mean? So that we don't get ourselves in trouble. I feel like this is going to be bad if we don't get this under control with the misinformation that's out there. I am still on many, many lives hearing things that are not correct over and over and over again. And I can't I don't want to say things in their comments either. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I would love to see something be required of people. This is not a course that you are reselling and that you can just say, you're going to learn these things and you're going to learn how to sell and you're going to learn how to make content and show up online, and there's multiple streams of income. Okay, this is a business with rules and regulations and compliance that you have to follow, or the whole company is going to be in trouble. All of us can get in trouble.
We can all get in trouble for the misleading information, y'all.
People have to slow down and watch the videos and take the trainings. Not, I understand there's a lot out there, and I think that's on us too. I would love to be part of a team to kind of assimilate, what do we need? What does the person need to know at a minimum? And that's kind of what we tried to do in that form. When we made that 2-page document for everyone and said, follow these steps, I heard people on lives talking smack about that form and saying, oh yeah, I got that. That was way too much, way too long. Okay, this is a business. Invest some hours into the education, into understanding the business, and don't be, giving the people a hard time like me who are trying to use our expertise to pull this together for you and make it a resource. Right? So I'm sorry, I'm passionate about it because I want this to work, right? But I feel like there's a lot of people who are getting to step up into positions and take roles that maybe don't have some of the experience that other people have. You guys have access to people who have decades of sales and leadership training experience at your fingertips, volunteering. So,
hey, Daniel, why don't I just do this? Because I have 40 years of sales and training experience as well. Maybe you and I can get together and we can come up with a specific onboarding that says, this is what you got to do. And we just direct them there.
Yep.
Here's the challenge, though. We've got 200 some members in this group, but I know not all of them are in Made for More because I haven't approved enough people coming in. So I know there are people that are not even coming in there.
Yeah. And I don't even know, to be honest, like I separated out my group, and I have a school community that I've almost done with, where I'm putting all the
starving.
Oh,
hey, y'all make sure you're muted, please, because all the chatter is messing with the ones that are talking, okay? Make sure you're muted, please.
Yeah, you might have to hit up in the top right corner of her thing and the triple dots and mute her. But like I've been trying to put my community together to say, okay, anybody who onboards underneath me anywhere, here's all the make modules that are like, here's all your resources, here's all the onboarding videos, here's everything you need to do, and kind of like lead them through that step. If we're, because there's only so many communities and chats we can all join. There's a lot of information all over the place. So I think Lisa, as putting something together, is fine. I don't know if it needs to live in one person's community, because I think as an entrepreneur, this is, in the end, this is my business in a way, right? Like, I got to take care of my team. You got to take care of your team and everything. And sharing resources is a great thing, but we got to run our businesses, I think people forget that this is a business. This is very different from just slinging a course or a digital product that's a low ticket item,
This is a business, y'all. This is your own business. And so
I bought this for my son. I gave it to him for his 21st birthday. And I said, I have bought you an online business for your birthday. I am going to run your business and work your business until you're out of college. And hopefully you have money there to pay your college back, and then you can run it.
Yep.
And I'm teaching him along the way. yeah. So sorry, guys, but I hope I didn't repeat something. But thank you for the platform to have a chance to share.
Yes, you're welcome, my love. Thank you for being here. Stacy? Sheila just asked, hang on, Sheila, I missed your question. What, Carly, how do we promote on our lives without really talking about the travel portion of this opportunity? Y'all, when y'all hear me talking on live, what do you hear me say? Somebody that's heard me talk on live, what do you hear me say? I share that it's a travel membership on a digital platform, pays you 9 ways. That's about all you hear from me. You get resorts, you get hotels, flights, we can't really cheapen too much because of aviation laws, right? I don't
I
talk
do
about
know you said something about it's a 4.8 star. Like, you comment on the integrity of the business, not getting into details, but I do remember you saying something about that.
exactly. That's all you're going to hear me say about it. Why? Because I want them curious enough to reach out to me. You got to leave some curiosity there because if you're explaining all 9 ways that we get paid, you've already lost because this is intensive. This is 17-page compensation plan, y'all. Right? So I talk about the transformation because that's all people want. All people need to know is that this is finally the thing that can take them from broken, hopeless to more money in the bank and their families taken care of. They just need to know that you've got what they need that's going to give them the life that they want. But when y'all are sitting on live for hours, y'all got to stop that too. Okay? The hour-long lives, stop it. This is not digital marketing. You do not have a dead set time to sit on a live. You can do everything you need to do in 30 minutes. Because if you're on longer than that, then you're sharing this opportunity. Because if you think about it, every 4 minutes, you need to reiterate what you're doing. So you want to do that for a whole hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. Sorry, y'all, I can't be on live like that. I can't do it. I got 3 kids in my house right now today. I can't sit on live all day, but I'll do it for my team. But it's not sustainable and you're going to burn yourselves out doing that. Okay? Stacy, you're killing yourself. You're an amazing leader, but you're kicking your own ass, doing what you're doing. And you're going to burn out like I did. And I got sick as a dog for 2 days because I was doing too much and I didn't set a healthy boundary for myself in this business. I don't want y'all to burn out because what we have is so daggum powerful. It is so powerful, y'all, and it's already changed so many of our lives. And I don't want you to lose that excitement. Like a lady that I'm talking to today, she was wanting to quit. She's not personally enrolled to me, but she is on our team. And I said, can I please get you on the phone? Let me talk to you. Find out why you've lost the excitement in your business. And you want to give up this quick, right? Because nobody should give up right now. Y'all hadn't even gotten started yet. Hell, I'm 22,000 richer and we haven't even started yet. We haven't even started, my girl.
So I want to go to these other questions from Vicky and Crystal. You've been told that TikTok won't push it out if you're not live for an hour. So let me just clarify for that for everybody.
That's a myth.
It is, well, no, actually it is true. That is true. But if you are building your following and you are engaging in other people's lives and putting yourself out there and using other people's lives as the advertising mechanism, not each other people that are not even in this niche, then you won't have to be on live for that long. I literally only in my live I do 3 different things, but I only cover this business for 15 minutes. And I get tons of responses after my live. So you know what? Do a 30-minute here, a 30-minute there if you want. Do back to back. So you don't have to worry about that as long as you're engaging and you get people in. So hopefully that clarifies. Those of us still building, wait a minute. I want to go back. Those of us still building TikTok, still bidding your TikToks have to be on for over an hour to get the push. You do, But you know what? Add value of something else. Create conversation. Get to know your people. See, the thing is if you're not engaging with the people that are there, they're coming in and they're leaving. Create relationship with them. That's how you get them to stay. That's how you get them to buy. So, hey, where are you from? Create an association from where they're from. What do you do? Right? Are you a truck driver? Well, I'm the wife of a truck driver, right? I have truck drivers who show up into my live all the time. I have coffee lovers who show up into my live because I have my own coffee brand. So you create those relationships, have conversation with them. That will take you to your hour, but then you only have to cover the business for 10 or 15 minutes. You don't have to keep hounding it for a whole straight hour. So when you're building those kind of relationships, those are the ones who buy. Those are the people who stay. So hopefully that helps everybody. I stay a whole freaking year with digital marketing. I'm in this for the long haul. Exactly. You know what? All of us were in this verge of we were done with digital marketing because we were tired of chasing the sales. So don't give up so quickly. Literally, and Carly and I've had this conversation. There was 150 people who started when I started digital marketing. There's less than 5 of us left. And they've all quit. They've all quit on themselves, or they went to the $10 a month club, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. And I'm not knocking it, so please don't come for me. But but you know what I mean? They've all quit on themselves. I don't want to see, I'm like Carly, I don't want to see that happen to anybody. Okay, can I ask, of all the chats and groups were shared with us in the beginning, but can you share why all the information is so spread out? It went so fast, Sharon. We were just trying to scramble to keep everybody informed. So we kind of Carly asked everybody to pull out of the main group and focus on this group here. So that way we could make sure that you got all the information and you weren't overwhelmed by having so many chat groups going at once. And then we pushed.
Yeah.
Did that help clarify that?
Yeah, so I understand the chat groups, but I'm also talking about Discord, Telegram,
Okay.
all that.
I didn't even know
So
there
I
was.
don't know what I'm going to each group for. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So
Don't focus on Telegram. I've never even opened that Telegram. Okay, we've got more than enough chats. Like Telegram is not going to give you anything that you needed. Okay, need to know
Okay.
that's not in Facebook priority team, our group chat, made for more. All right, or high flyers. I mean, we've got more than enough resources, y'all. Okay, I can't stand all the messaging groups. I know it can be overwhelming. So, I mean, just made for more. Sharon, you should have already been in them,
Yeah.
my girl.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure, Lisa, when we get done, we'll put made for more in there. Y'all, I also posted the revised text message that you send to everyone that comes in and enrolls with you. It's got Ernie Bot in it. Okay, it's got the code for Ernie Bot. It's got the school community made for more. It's got the high flyers community. It's got our group chat. All right. Only found out. Yeah, I know. Kara was not doing her job, Sharon. Sorry. Sorry. So make sure that you have that text message. Get with me and let me make sure you've got everything you need. Okay, Sharon? Can you share with that again, Carly, for new people? Yes, I'll share that. I sent it last night. I was like, oh my gosh, I still hadn't done that. So last night I did do that and got that in there for y'all. So I'll reshare that in the group chat. Make sure I'm going to have it pinned so y'all don't unpin it, okay? So that we can keep that because that is the thing that you give to your people as soon as they join you. And you tell them, save this to your clipboard now because this is the text message that is going to streamline exactly where in Danielle, 85% comes into play for the commission rate, please. So it's all about ranking and group your team size. Lisa, do you happen to have that? The 85%?
Like in the email, I noticed that like there's a text thread that's going around and it says 85% commission, and I hear people saying 85% commission, and then people are like, wait a minute, like we make $80 out of 588 when they join. We make, you know,
No, the
these different
85%
fast track bonuses.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the 85% commission. The
No.
commissions, if y'all notice on,
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to figure out where that comes in.
yeah, so don't listen to miscommunication, right? Like Danielle's just proven, like the
Exactly.
miscommunication of people sending out 85%. Yes, we make up to 85% commission, but y'all also, there's a diagram, there's a picture. Mike can actually find it. But it's the number of your team, okay? It's the number of the people on your team. Let's see, that increases your commission. Let's see.
So a lot of them, Carly, I will say they don't put that up to, they put 85% commissions. And so that's a concern too. Like I'm trying to figure out like where's this 85% coming from?
Yeah.
Up to might make sense, but
Yeah, up
85%.
to. Because anybody that has a brain can be like, well, that's not 85% of
Mhm.
588.
Yeah, that's why I'm like
With the
people are
brain.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all use the word up to. Okay, the words you use, make sure to go to Ernie. He's in total compliance with the company, y'all, and the income. Income claims, you're saying that I'm not guaranteeing anybody will make this money. Okay, but if you're speaking about yourself, I have done it, right? As long as you're speaking about yourself and this is what I have earned, there's no guarantees. You've got to make that very clear because the FTC will crack the whip.
And
Okay.
you know what? And when you're on TikTok, it's not just TikTok who's monitoring it, it is the FTC. So you need to understand that. And if you're not using up to, that is a huge red flag. It has been that way forever with the FTC, as well as the FCC. So you have to understand, we in social media, this is federal communications. So it's not just FTC, it is FCC. And you can run into a huge problem with that when you're communicating that in any form of social media.
Mm-hmm. Okay, max per, that's legs and stuff. Okay, so I'm on the numbers. I just can't find like the 85% commission, Danielle. But if y'all look at that compensation, I don't know if y'all can see that, the compensation plan overview.
Yeah.
You can see the dual team, like for silver is 3 plus like star, okay? Gold 12, platinum 30, titanium 30, 30. This is legs, right? So it's 30 and 30, 59 and 59, 125, 125, 250, 250, right? Now as far as the 85% goes, I don't know where that comes in, but I know I saw it with the picture. Oh, here it is, right here, right here. Residuals. Earn up to 25% of the renewal fees paid by your personally enrolled Travel Advantage members every month. 10 to 25 members, 10%. It's this one, y'all, if y'all can see this.
Okay, but that would be up to 75% because 25% is, or up to 25%. That's still not 85%. Like I just don't know. Like that's on something that is like being shared by multiple leaders out there. Like this whole talk track, this text message, and it says this 85%. So I'm sorry, I just wanted some clarification on what that is.
Y'all go to Ernie Bot. Ernie Bot is
I was just gonna say, let's ask Ernie right now.
ask Ernie for us. Let's ask Ernie.
Yep.
I did want to say I just sent out an email to anyone that I had your email from the purchase on record. I just sent out an email that has the link for him in there again, just in case. So that way you have it in your emails.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much
Yes.
for that. Also, y'all, man, I just thought of something and it went out my brain just as fast as it came. I'll think about it in a second.
Can I
Does
say
anybody-
something else
Yeah.
about lives? And I just wanted to say I feel like a lot of us worry so much about the lives, but really the content is where you're going to make the connections. So don't worry about, like, if you're spending an hour on live, that's so many videos you could have posted. Like that's so many videos. And for me personally, what I've noticed with my numbers, I had fucking 26 people come through my live total in 49 minutes. And I've had more comments for info or like whatever on my posts than 26 people coming through my live could ever get me. Like there, so don't worry too much about that, but apply the same principles when you're making your videos, and those are there forever. They
Bring the
people,
value, share your story, y'all. Get good at
yeah.
content, okay? Stop worrying so much about live and being on live for hours because it's just redundant and you're going to repeat yourself so many times you're going to want to scream. So, I mean, just share your story. What led it up to? Because y'all saw on the group lives, what did I do? I asked you, what was your story? Well, I mean, 6 months. Like, where were you 6 months ago? Where are you emotionally and mentally? Like, where are you right now? Like, what is this giving you? Why did you choose MWR Live? I'm not talking about the comp plan, y'all. I'm not talking about the details. Nobody cares. Facts will tell, stories will sell every daggone time. And you are so close to closing in DMs than you will ever be on a live. Okay? I'm telling you that now. Get good at your content. Y'all have SOS, so go utilize it. Okay? SOS is inside of our group chat. The code to get it for free is in our group chat. And y'all got to, like, if y'all have questions and somebody can't get to you right away, go to Ernie Bot. That is what he's there for. Okay. Don't sit here and wait on me or somebody else to answer your question. Go take the initiative and get it answered yourself. Okay. We're doing this as a team, but we're also giving the resources to help you do it yourself. Because if you can do it yourself, if you can find the information out just by being led to something, guess what? You're going to be able to show exactly how to do that to the next person and the next person and the next person. Because we want people to be self-sufficient in their own businesses. Because do you want to take care of 100 people by yourself every day? No, because I dang sure don't. I don't want to take care of 230 something people every single day because that was me. Okay. And I burn out real fast. Okay. Got sick and everything else. So we want self-sufficient people here. Shar can verify how busy I was when she came to my house. Okay. I'm telling y'all, we want to be self-sufficient in our businesses so our team can be self-sufficient so that we can teach them how to teach their people. Okay. That is how we grow. That's how we grow strong. That's how we grow fast. But we're not just growing fast to fill this space up with bodies. We're growing fast and hard because we want real leaders. You go out and find those good-hearted people that show up day in and day out for their businesses for those one-off sales. You speak to their pain points because your pain points are their pain points as a digital marketer. Because we are all done with one-off sales. We're done with hustling and bustling for one sale and then having to repeat our sales every single day, which is not sustainable. But if you give up, that's what you're going back to, or you're going back to a 9-to-5 job, the reality of it. Okay. So what's harder? Sticking this out, whether it takes you a little bit longer or staying exactly where you are at a 9-to-5 job that sucks the life out of you. The choice is yours. That's how simple it can be. Right? So I love y'all. Any other questions, concerns, anything?
One thing. So I'm sure you guys have seen people that bash everything, but what's this thing that's supposed to be on the site that talks about only like 71% make the $18 a year, like that Liz commented above?
Y'all need to stop listening to that bullshit.
Well, I mean, I was just kind of curious, like, what? $18 a year? Like,
Desi Lynn supposedly said that as well. Where are you getting your information?
That's what I was wondering, because someone came on Liz's live too and said that, and we're like, $18 a year, like that's not very much, and we're all making, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a disclosure that they had online. She was showing. I can't verify because I couldn't see the web address at the same time she was zoomed in on it. So I don't know if it was the website, but my response to that is always like, this is brand new to North America. What other countries did and what other people did are different. The reason why we are different, and you can tell that right out of the gate, is we shot, when it hit North America, we shot to #1 in the world. Why? Because we're different. We are go-getters. We put things on social media. We share differently. We are not going to make $18 a year. Okay. They had all those years to do better. We're going to definitely different. That's why we shot to #1 in the world right away. It's not the same here. Those are based on other results because we haven't been here long enough. If they did our results right now, I'm guessing they would find something completely different, right?
Right,
Just
exactly.
on the average right now. So that's kind of what I've been saying to that.
Understanding What did you say, Paige? I'm sorry.
And I did want to say, if you guys are not in the Made for More, go get in there and watch Justin's replay, because that's really good about your storytelling. Because we don't want our content to come across like we're desperate or we're salesy. Like, you need to tie your story to all this too. Like, that call was really, really good. So definitely go watch that.
Yes, worth watching again. Seriously, y'all, because mindset is everything. And y'all, if y'all are serious about the 75 hard, it's gonna be hard for me because I'm prego and stuff, and I'm gonna find every excuse. Oh, my back's hurting today. Oh, I'm hormonal today. Oh, I don't want to. And guess what? Who's up for it? March 29th, Sharon. Yoga is an exercise. Seriously though, y'all, whether it's just to just train your mind to be disciplined. And that's what it is for me. It's just knowing what that discipline can do for your life. So it's in Glenda. It is in Made for More community. Y'all make sure Lisa's going to add Made for More into the community. Actually, no. No, Lisa, no, you're not. I'm going to add the text message right now, the revised text message. So we're going to pin that to the top. All right. And Made for More is in there. All right. Poor Mark just started a group call for the whole team, group chat. One of these days, I'm just going to show up in my birthday suit and just surprise all of y'all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really kidding. Um, Let me find my message.
I got one more thing.
Come on with it.
Okay. Whoops. Okay. So there is some confusion about why, when we send people to our website, that they must pay the ambassador fee first, because it is not required to have a membership. But the page that we send them, it is assumed that they're interested in the business opportunity, so it puts that first. There is a website which we should not touch because everybody we're talking to wants to be part of the business anyway. But if you find someone that wants to sign up just for the membership, there's a separate site in your back office just for the travel, like just for to bypass that initial ambassador fee. So just know that. But we're talking to people that want to go hard with this, right?
We're not looking for people who are interested in travel just now, right? That can come later.
Yeah, it was just more, I think, for purposes of, wait, but I'm not understanding the cost. Why do I have to pay this if I just want to, there was like the disconnect there. So
that's what happened to Linda. Linda actually joined and she paid for Turbo, but didn't pay the ambassador fee. So she actually did that. So
the opposite happened. Okay.
Yeah, and she had to join as an ambassador, and then she showed up in my back office. So that happens too. So y'all just be careful. I mean, just try and do the best you can with sharing when your people are signing up, right? But what do we not ever do, y'all, when we're on live? What have I told y'all? I've preached this until I'm blue in the face. What do we
never send them to your bio?
Never. You're giving away the sale right there. You're done. You lost out. That's just as bad as cold calling. This is a people talking to people business, right? There's some people that don't want to talk to people. That's fine. Do you? But you're going to have a hard time succeeding. Okay? If y'all want to go fast, if y'all want to grow this thing the right way, do what your leaders are doing. Don't think you know what to do, because you don't. And I'm not being ugly when I say that, because I've been part of multi levels before, let me tell you. And Carly did it her way. I didn't do what they told me to do. And you know what? I didn't do it. But this time I said, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to do what the leaders are doing, and I'm not steering from it. Why do you think we're up there on number, dang it, 5 now? We got to get back to at least 4 today. Okay. I'm just saying. But why do you think we're there, y'all? Why do you think we're there? Because we're keeping it simple. We're doing 4 simple steps, because 4 simple steps is duplicatable for everybody too. We're not trying to do email marketing, and we're not doing all these extra things, right? We're keeping it simple. Y'all, I've not sent the first email to anyone. I've not done a landing page, an opt-in page, because I don't send them to my link. I send them my link personally in a DM. Everything comes to you at the right time. Exactly. Y'all keep it.
Carly,
Yes.
sorry. I wanted to know, so are we using the same 20-minute overview of the business? I've noticed that I think it's 9 minute, the 9 minute one I started using. No, which one do you guys use? Like,
I use the long compensation plan and I'll use the long business overview with Nikki. And why do I do this? Because if they don't have time, if they don't make time to watch those, then they're not my people.
okay, I just wanted to make sure because I got a 9 minute one and I didn't know.
And thank you for asking that because that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. Y'all can keep doing it your way because I know y'all are doing it your own way. Okay. But as your leader, I'm gonna tell you, keep struggling, doing it your way. I'm gonna be frank. I didn't get where I was because I was doing it my way. I'm doing exactly what Tom, Kim, Christy, Nate, all of them are doing. Jim Perga. But y'all keep doing it your way and you're going to struggle your ass out of here. Or you can listen to people, and I'm not being cocky, and y'all know my heart. Y'all know I mean well when I say this. Keep trying to do it your way. You'll see yourself out the door because you're going to struggle. Stop shortening the daggum videos for these people. We all have the same 24 hours. We have the same 24 hours. If somebody's serious, they're going to watch and find out how much they're going to get paid and how. Then they're going to see the business overview and see what the heck they're getting themselves into. Then they're going to look at your website and they're going to be like, oh man, I get this immediately. Like, this is mine. And then they're going to have questions for you. But if they don't have time to watch how they're going to get paid and watch the business overview, then you don't want them on your team. Stop listening to everybody else. Listen to what's working. Share with them the business overview and the compensation plan, the long ones, the ones that work. They can, y'all, guess what? If they don't watch them, then they're not your people. Move on. There's
Thank
billions
you.
of people out here.
I can't see anything in the Facebook chat, so it drives me crazy. So I have to wait until I
See it and made for more. But seriously, y'all, I'm not being ugly. But do y'all want to go to the top or do y'all want to struggle? It's really that simple. All the way to the top, Casey's screaming. All the way to the top is where we're headed. Don't do things your own way because it didn't work before, did it? Doing things Carly's way did not work. So I will share everything once again in the group chat, y'all. Strategically, the way I do it. Compensation plan always needs to be first. You need to let these people see what they're going to be making because money does the talking. Don't share the 9-minute video for goodness sakes, please.
Carly, can you please put the same information in school? Ugh.
Yes,
I'm trying to lead my team and I don't know what's going on half the time.
Yes, I'm sorry, Julie. I forget
That's
Julie.
okay.
Julie is hated by Meta, like cannot get an Instagram, cannot get a Facebook. Poor Julie is hated by Meta. But yes, I will share, Lisa, I will share in Made for More.
Yeah,
And
you have admin rights, so you can update what's in there. So we probably just need to alter the one that's already in there now.
okay.
So, and I think I have the Ernie bot listed, but I probably need to update those instructions. No, not
There's
SO.
space for me to put that text message too.
Pardon?
Is there, sorry, y'all, I got indigestion really bad. Is
Uh,
there
we can-
space?
We can add a page. Yeah, you can add a page right to, it's in the Made for More private group.
Which school group? We're talking, Heather, we're talking about Made for More, which is Lisa's private community. I have my own community. Made for More is on school. We're already on school with High Flyers. It just made it easier. We're trying to make this so much easier, y'all, for everybody to be able to have access to everything you need. Like, so if y'all see something that y'all feel like we need to do more of, tell us, right? Tell us. Just explain. Just share with what you're going through. Like, if you're having a hard day, come to me, right? Come to me. Let me help you with your mindset. I'll get you some homework. We'll work on those heartstrings, okay? We have too many places to find info. Yeah, we do. We do. We have a lot of places, but that's why we're trying to streamline as much as possible for our team. Okay. So that y'all aren't asking 1,500 times, where's this, where's that? And then you can steer your people where they need to go as well. Right? So does anybody have any more questions before we roll out? Okay. I know chats are too fast. Anybody have any concerns? Y'all want to get one little session out real quick? Scream it, holler it, whatever. Anybody want to just let it all out real quick? Anybody frustrated? Everybody unmute. Everybody
Y'all
unmute.
don't want me to go.
Are we?
I want everybody to let all the bitching out. Like
Where I
1, 2,
wanna
3,
say
and
it.
we're gonna just we're gonna let it out, and then we're gonna take the same excitement and we're gonna take it to our pages, and we're gonna create some awesome content. We're gonna go live together. So my people that need 3, okay?
I need one more.
So
I need
anybody that
3.
I need
y'all-
3.
I need y'all in the group chat. Like I know y'all did this morning, but I kind of missed it because I've had little bodies all over me all morning. But I need y'all to post in the group chat. Like, just put Carly, I need live with you. Like, I need my 3, and just put them right there together, okay?
Holy, there's a lot that need 3.
Huh?
She said there's a lot that need 3.
Well, then we'll just rotate boxes out, y'all. We got to get y'all.
Yeah, there's some seniority here. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
And listen, and to make it fair, okay? To make it fair, I want to make
We got
sure that
this.
the people that are coming up on their month mark, those people need to come first, because the ones that just came in, y'all have had time. Y'all got more than enough time. Right now, we need to focus on people that are coming up on that mark, okay? So make sure that y'all are coming up on your mark. Those are the people that I'm going to focus on today, okay? Janelle, you need to be in there then. You need to be on live with us, okay? Terry, you got to be on that live. So we'll do that, okay? I think that's the best way to help right now, okay?
I've got one girl that's been here almost 3 weeks. She'll probably need to.
Okay, well then they need to be on a group live today. If we can have several group lives going on, but let's focus on getting our people there 3, okay? I think we all could do this for each other. We focus on getting each other's 3, all right, no matter what. But I better not catch not one of my teammates, not one of y'all on somebody's live asking questions that should be in group chat. Do not disrespect somebody else's business. We're all here. When I'm on group live, don't come to me and asking me, questions and stuff. It's not about me. It's not about training at that point. It's about us getting our 3 people. Okay. Because anytime somebody comes on live and starts saying these things, then guess what? The people that are watching that are interested are watching those chats, and they're checking out at that time when they see other people coming in and saying, well, I've been doing this for almost a month and I'm coming up to my time and I haven't got my people. When they see that, y'all, they're out. So you just lost potential sales for everybody on your team, not just you, not just me, everybody. Okay. So let's be professional here. Let's show them what one hell of a team looks like. You hear me? Because we got the best one. Look at all these people. We have the best team. And we're going to be at the very top.
If y'all need any help, I know this onboarding training and stuff is going to be an important piece. So let me know if I can help in any way with any of that stuff.
You're only sending the comp plan first, though. Amber, I do. You do your personalized message to everybody, or type out already written out, right? And just copy and paste it. Then that's going to wait until they read it, and then they will be able to respond. And then you can add the compensation plan, the business overview, and your website. Okay. All right, everybody unmute. Everybody unmute and get ready to just scream. Ready? What are we gonna say, Mark? What are we gonna do? Titleist. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, girl. Is your eyesight pretty good?
Huh?
Said say.
Go.
Oh God.
Cinnamon, I don't know who you're talking to.
Hey, Carly, we'll say beavers.
Yes, beavers. Y'all ready? It's an inside joke because Kelsey wore a big sweater in the picture of our meeting each other, and it says Beaver Pride. So that's the inside. Y'all got baby beaver in the thing, so that's going to be our inside joke on the team.
Let's go. Oh my God.
Beaver Pride, baby. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Beaver.
Go Beavers! Do y'all see this? We have the most amazing team, okay? The most amazing
Go
team.
Beavs.
So, go Beavers. Now, y'all reach out to each other, help each other. We're all on the same team. Don't go build somebody else's damn team. We're building this team, right?
Hey Carly,
Let's do it.
And I just wanted to say this is a sign because my nickname is the Beaver. Because I'm originally from Canada and everyone calls me the Beav. Take it any way you want to, like, any way you want to.
And we went as dirty could get with it, so it doesn't matter here. We're all good. All right, y'all. Well, I love y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Let's go out. Let's go share this opportunity with everybody. Let's go change some lives. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bye, y'all.
Go.
I'm trying to tap my screen to turn off this.
All right, Carly, we love you, girl.
Thank you. I love y'all.